Tonight, we know suspended Clayton County Sheriff Victor Hill could be sentenced before the end of this year. A jury found Hill guilty yesterday on 6 of 7 federal abuse charges. 11 Alive's Don White is live for us this evening in Jonesboro with how long Hill could be behind bars. Don?
Jennifer, I'm here at the Clayton County Jail, and this is where Sheriff Hill forced inmates into restraint chairs for hours as punishment. The lawyer who I spoke with just hours ago, he says that Sheriff Hill could face anywhere between several years to many decades in federal prison.
And that's why I walked to jail.
But now suspended Clayton County Sheriff Victor Hill may spend time inside a prison as an inmate.
Whenever you have a federal conviction, that kickstarts a process where there's a pre-sentence investigation report that's prepared and then a sentencing hearing that's scheduled.
Trial lawyer Tom Church, who specializes in federal criminal defense, says sentencing usually happens a few months after a federal conviction.
The probation office prepares a pre-sentence investigation report. There'll be a sentencing hearing where the lawyers can argue about the contents of that report and the federal sentencing guidelines that the judge has to calculate.
Under federal guidelines, a judge calculates what the recommended sentencing range should be.
The fact that Sheriff Hill was a public official and the fact that there was injury to folks, I'd expect that each one of his counts would call for about somewhere in the neighborhood of 3 to 4 years.
Church says the judge can run the sentences consecutively, which means back to back, or concurrently, meaning all at the same time.
The statutory maximum sentence here is 10 years, which means in theory, the judge could sentence Sheriff Hill to 10 years for each count and then stack that all on top of each other.
And the sheriff's lawyer says that they will appeal this conviction. Coming up at 6, I'll have more on why Hill could still face punishment for the one charge the jury found him not guilty of.
All right, Don, thank you so much. Meanwhile, 11 Alive has followed this story for you very closely. You can scan the QR code on your screen right now to download the 11 Alive News app for free. There you'll find all of our past coverage involving this case.